From fan favourites like Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, and even One Piece, this Cartoon Network block introduced countless amazing anime from across the Pacific and into the hearts of so many kids, teens, and adults alike. So today we're diving deep into the history of none other than Toonami, whose influence defined a generation, brought anime into the American mainstream, and became a cultural icon in its own right. From its humble beginnings to becoming a powerhouse of animation, Toonami's journey is nothing short of epic. So lock in as we explore the evolution of Toonami, the shows that defined it, and its influence on bringing anime to the West. The story begins on the 17th of March 1997, when Cartoon Network launched Toonami, a programming block that would forever change the landscape of American television. Founded by Sean Atkins and Jason DeMarco, Toonami was more than just a collection of shows, it was an aesthetic space-age experience, with its unique host, Malta from the Space Ghost series. Toonami offered an immersive narrative to tie shows together, something that was unprecedented at the time.
Even the bad guys know a thing or two about teamwork. We all get by with a little help from our friends.
Toonami's initial lineup included Thundercats, Cartoon Roulette, Voltron, and The Real Adventures of Johnny Quest. But it wasn't just the shows that captivated viewers, it was how Toonami presented them. With its space-themed visuals and an engaging host, Toonami was on its way to becoming a staple of after-school viewing.
Believe me, it was a tough decision, but you have to do what's best for the team.
It was during this era that Dragon Ball Z made its entrance to America, first airing on August 31st, 1998, along with Sailor Moon, which had already been airing on Toonami and USA Network before that in 1997. It was then 1999 when Toonami underwent its first major transformation, introducing a new host, the first iteration of CGI robot Tom, along with his spaceship, the Absolution. This change marked the beginning of what many consider the golden age of Toonami. Tom, who was voiced by Sonny Strait and Steve Blum, became the face of Toonami, guiding viewers through its ever-expanding universe. With Tom at the helm, Toonami's lineup grew to include a mix of American cartoons and anime. It was this rise of Toonami where classics like Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, and Naruto were introduced to American audiences, many for the first time. Toonami wasn't just a programming block, it was a gateway to a whole new world of storytelling. But Toonami did more than just broadcast shows. It created a community, influencing the pop culture landscape and even the future of animation in the West. Toonami had innovative music videos known as Toonami Deep Space Bass, try saying that one 5 times fast, and motivational speeches by Tom added layers to its appeal. Quick side note, song called Toonami by Chad Marco samples the speeches of Tom in a really cool way, and he also has some really hard verses relating to the old Toonami shows, so go check it out, link in the description. I'm willing to bet some of these Toonami videos inspired the wave of AMVs that were popular on the internet during the early 2000s and even to this day. Rest in peace my boy Lesby Epic's channel, your Vegeta Final Flash has probably fueled many gym PRs. On top of that, Toonami also encouraged viewers to send in artwork of some of their favourite characters, and they would show them off in between shows. It's pretty clever though, as Tom makes sure to call out anyone trying to send in fan art that has been traced, as they would check it and not display their work.
This is by following the same old rules. No tracing and no light pencil drawings.
Come on. This could be your last chance for freedom and power.
Much like AMV channels that were taken down by Toei Animation like Lesby Epic, all good things must come to an end. So, in 2008, Toonami was in fact cancelled, leaving fans heartbroken. However, the story didn't end there. Thanks to the fan demand and a successful April Fool's Day stunt in 2012, Toonami made a triumphant return, back again airing this time not on Cartoon Network but in fact on Adult Swim. Since its revival, Toonami has continued to evolve, introducing new shows and expanding its broadcast hours. It's become a home for premieres of English-dubbed anime and original content like Fooly Cooly Progressive and Space Dandy, as well as the greats from Cartoon Network's broadcasts like The Big O, which after watching some of the raw uncut broadcasts re-uploaded onto YouTube, thanks to channels like Rinse Repeat, I took quite a liking to. In my opinion, this show might have been one of the more unnoticed anime that ran on Toonami, especially as it had to go against the titans of shonen that still have the hearts of viewers and running even to this day. You guys should check that show out if you haven't already. Toonami's journey from a weekday afternoon slot to a late night weekend fixture is a testament to its impact and love of its fans. It's been a beacon for anime in the West and a cherished part of childhood for many. Not me though, as I never actually got the chance to experience Toonami at a young age because I only got to watch the good channels when I was at my grandma's house, at which point I didn't even know Toonami existed. But from watching some of the full re-uploads on YouTube, it truly gives off that feeling of nostalgia for something you've never even experienced. And there we have it, just a pretty brief history of Toonami, from Malta to Tom, from after-school cartoons to late-night anime, Toonami has left a massive mark on the West, bringing titans like One Piece and DBZ into the Western world's consciousness. What was your favourite Toonami show? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment for the algorithm as I love replying to everyone, and subscribe if you haven't already.